Host and hostess gift etiquette. Basically today what I'm going to cover is the do's and don'ts to bringing a gift for the host or hostess of a party or gathering that you will be attending this holiday season. Welcome. I'm Tracy Hensel. I'm a certified professional coach and owner of Hensel Coaching and Consulting. I help people just like you optimize your systems as well as optimize how you show up in this world. In other words, level up. You can learn more about me on my personal brand website as well as my coaching and consulting website. Before we get started, I do want to share I have several Christmas gift guides that I have already published. I have 3 ladies gift guides in 3 different price ranges, a men's gift guide, a tween and teen gift guide. I've also done a video where I share holiday outfit inspiration with you, and stay tuned, I'm going to have a baby gift guide as well because I'm a new grandmother this year. I have a 6-month-old granddaughter named June, and I am inspired to do a gift guide based off of some of the things that we love for her and that she has shown she loves as well. I also do have a bonus granddaughter who is 12, but this is my real first taste at true grandparenting and I love it. All right, let's dive into host and hostess gift etiquette. Whether you're going to a holiday party at a dining establishment or a gathering in someone's home, or you're staying with someone for the weekend, bringing a gift for the host or hostess is a nice gesture and is proper etiquette. It is a beautiful way to show your gratitude. This also applies for casual get-togethers. The question many people face is, what is a proper gift to bring to the host or hostess? Well, that is where I am here to help. If you give the recipient, in this case, a host or hostess, a gift that they could put to use or something they would love, you've nailed it. But often, we may not know enough about the host or hostess to know what interests they have or what they may love. The most important thing is that you are bringing a gift for the recipient. You're shopping based off of something that you feel they would like, which means this is not based off of something that interests you, you would put use to, or something you would love. Often, this is the biggest mistake when it comes to gift giving. Many people shop based off of what they love, what their interests are, or what they would put to use. If I would like it, so would they. If I would use it, they would as well. Well, that is not always the case, and a good gift giver knows this and knows how to shop for the person that will be receiving the gift. Now, we're not going to get hung up on appreciation. Of course, everyone appreciates receiving a gift. That is to be expected. That is not what we're going to get hung up on today. If you want to know the proper etiquette and what makes a good host or hostess gift and some of the do's and don'ts, then this video is for you. I'm going to share 5 proper etiquette tips with you, or do's and don'ts, to giving a gift to a host or hostess. Let me also share with you that everything that I share with you today and I talk about will be linked in the description box below this video. I am also sharing additional items. You will want to click that very top link in the drop-down box below that says corresponding blog post. That will direct you to the blog post where you will see images, photos, and links to everything that I share with you today, including extra delightful gifts for the host or hostess. All right, let's talk about tip number 1. Bring a hostess gift to a brunch, a dinner, a cocktail party, or any type of gathering that someone is hosting in their home or at a dining establishment. If you are invited to a dinner party at a restaurant it is not necessary to bring a host or hostess gift unless you are certain that the host or hostess, the person that invited you, will be footing the entire bill. In that case, you would definitely want to come armed with some type of gift to show your appreciation and gratitude for them treating you to this wonderful meal. Tip number 2, how much to spend on a host or hostess gift? Well, the size and price of the gift is insignificant, but a good rule of thumb that many people apply is they take into consideration how much the host or hostess could have spent by including them. So for example, if it is at a dining establishment and the host or hostess is footing the entire bill, how much did your meal cost? How much are they spending on you? That could be a good rule of thumb for you to decide how much you would like to spend on the gift that you're going to give to them. But again, the most important thing to consider is that you are giving a gift that you truly believe the host or hostess would love, make use of, or find great value in. And no worries, on the corresponding blog post, I share so many gifts in so many price ranges. You will definitely find something for all of your holiday gatherings this year. Number 3, what makes a great hostess gift? Well, again, the most important thing is to not take yourself into consideration, but rather be a good gift giver and think about the person receiving the gift. It also should be appropriate for the situation. For example, if you're bringing a gift to a gathering that a single person is hosting or a couple, that may be different than if you're showing up with your family and it's going to be a bunch of families. Take that into consideration. Number 4, what gifts to avoid? And this is where the do's and don'ts come in. So we've already talked a lot about the do's, but this is where we're going to talk about the don'ts. What gifts should we avoid? Sometimes when we know what we should avoid, it can actually help us to know what to give. It's very important to consider where the party is being held. If the party is being held in a restaurant or dining establishment, I always think about gifts that are small. I don't want to come in with a big box or a big bag. So always think more and small. I like to purchase a gift that either comes in a box or can fit in a small box or in a small bag. I also don't want to bring anything that's heavy because the person, the host or hostess, could be leaving with several gifts, and I don't want them to have to deal with a lot of heavy stuff after a night of having a lot of cocktails and celebrating. Some coasters that aren't heavy would make a great gift, or a candle or a box of chocolates. But bringing a beverage bucket, like a personalized or monogram beverage bucket or a faux fur blanket, probably isn't going to make a great gift if you're taking it to a dining establishment. Now, if the party is being held in someone's home, size and weight does not matter as much, but it is still something to consider. I don't really think it's going to be a good idea to walk in with something really grand. The second thing to take into consideration, and sometimes this is the mistake that people make, is you don't want to bring a gift that is going to require any work from the host or hostess. Never bring flowers to a gathering or party. The host or hostess is not going to have time to clip those flowers, get a vase, put water in it, and put them on display. They also have their home already set up and decorated appropriately, so flowers is definitely a no. While flowers make a great gift, you don't want to walk in with flowers as your host or hostess gift. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. You also don't want to bring anything that you believe is going to be served at the party. You don't bring a dessert that you believe is going to be served. You don't bring a beverage that you believe is going to be served. It's very important to understand that the host or hostess should never be inconvenienced. So if you want to display proper etiquette, you want to take into consideration these things. Never inconvenience the host or hostess. And again, food and drink both make fantastic gifts, and I'll get more into that soon. It's also very important that you have a card with your gift. And in tip number 5, I will explain why that is so important, which is what to expect when giving a host or hostess gift. When you arrive, immediately greet the host, whatever is natural for you. This is when you want to give the host or hostess the gift that you brought. But it's very important for you to recognize that the host or hostess is not going to open your gift right there. And sometimes that is the misconception that people have, and often those people don't entertain. Understand, we never want to keep the host or hostess away from the other guest. There's also going to be other people arriving, so you need to make your entrance very quick. Give the host or hostess your gift. Usually they will have a designated place where they are putting all of the gifts that they receive. They will not be opening those gifts the entire evening until everyone leaves or the following day. That is why having a card is so important. That is also why you never show up with flowers, because again, it's going to inconvenience the host or hostess. She's going to have to set those flowers to the side, and you could take offense to that because she's not putting them on display, but it's really shame on you because it's not proper etiquette to bring flowers to a gathering unless it's prearranged. I have actually sent flowers to different friends or families' homes prior to their party that I would be attending. I would contact them as soon as the invitation arrived, and I would let them know that I would love to get them a floral bouquet, but I need to know what they're looking for and what their color scheme is, and whether they want it in a vase or they want something that is a low mound. Last year, I did this with 2 separate people. I wasn't going to their home to celebrate, but I knew that they were hosting parties, and that was the gift that I wanted to give them. They were people that serviced me or a friend, so I contacted them. Both were gracious enough to give me their color scheme and their preference of whether they wanted something high or low, and it was a beautiful gift to give to someone else, but it should always be prearranged. Same with food. Food always needs to be prearranged. You would decide this with the host right after you receive the invitation. You could offer to bring something, but ask the host or hostess specifically what they would like to bring and what type of dish, because then they know to save a spot for that. But then it's also very important for you to arrive on time. I'm not going to get into all of the proper guest etiquette. Last year, I did 2 videos, one where I shared how to be a gracious and proper host, and one on how to be a proper and savvy guest. Definitely check out those videos. They will both be linked in the description box below this video because it will expand on a lot of what I just shared. Now I'm going to just move on and mention some great gifts for host and hostess gifts in different categories. Now again, I really encourage you to check out the blog post because you are going to see more than what I share with you today. When it comes to food items, boxed candies or chocolates, or a tin of cookies, or a tin of popcorn make great gifts, as well as flavored oils or a gift set of different vanillas. Some beverage items that make great gifts are coffee or tea gift sets or a bottle of wine or spirit. But let me share, if you don't truly know that the person likes wine or if the person likes a spirit, you don't bring that. So again, you're basing it off of you. If you love red wine, but you don't know that the host or hostess does, don't assume that they do. You only bring wine or a spirit if you absolutely know that the receiver actually is going to put that to use. If you don't know that, you want to get something else. Again, that's a mistake people make. It's so easy just to pick up a bottle of wine, but not everyone is a wine drinker. I know many people that would never drink a bottle of wine. They have no interest in it. So it doesn't make a good gift if you don't know. So again, we're here to know the proper etiquette, so follow along. Now, because the host or hostess is entertaining, possibly in their home if it's not a dining establishment, which if someone chose a dining establishment, that may tell me they don't do a lot of entertaining in their home. But if someone is entertaining in their home, then that's a good indicator that they do like to entertain. So entertaining gifts could be a great idea for that if you're stumped. So put a little thought into it, because I know for me, if I'm going to a party in someone's home, I'm going to guess that they enjoy entertaining, so getting them a gift that they could put to use may be a good idea. A cheese board, although be careful, cheese boards have been overdone, that's for sure. And I don't mean put cheese on it. Again, we don't bring food unless it's been prearranged. An appetizer bowl with a service spoon, appetizer spreaders. Again, a set of 4 coasters would be beautiful. A set of nice wooden spoons, like a trio of really good quality ones. A decorative tea towel or a set of nice quality neutral dish towels. Decorative cocktail napkins are a great gift, or a wine chiller. Let me also share before we go into the next category, which is going to be home decor. Also, if you don't know what color of decor or what style of decor the host or hostess decorates with, you want to go with something neutral. If I don't know if the hostess decorates with silver or gold, I would never bring a metal, because I may be completely off the beaten path. For example, I don't have any silver in my home. So if someone brought me a silver picture frame, it's probably not going to get put to use because I really don't have a place for it. It's always better to go with something neutral, maybe something marble and something that is of a neutral tone. Also, you don't want to buy a tea towel that, let's say, has blue flowers on it. How do you know if her kitchen has blue in it? So if you don't know the color scheme or the style of decor, don't go too far in one lane. Don't show up with something extremely modern and find out that she decorates more traditional. Again, there's plenty of gifts out there for that person that you're just uncertain of. Save buying something specific for the ones that you truly know their taste, that you truly know what they love, that you truly know what they would put to use. So in the home decor, of course, decorator candles are great, but only if you know she burns candles. Believe it or not everyone burns candles. Also, be careful with your scent. Better to go more neutral than something really pungent and potent. An ornament or holiday decoration, but again, be careful because you may not know what colors she decorates in. Neutral colored picture frame or vase, like I mentioned, or a desk calendar or easel calendar. Some personal and pampering or bath items, guest soaps make a great gift. Again, candles, hand soap and hand cream, maybe some slipper socks. Maybe some gloves, but not the gloves that you have to have your hand measured. You just want something that comes in small, medium, or large. An umbrella can always make a great gift because no matter where we live, we can always put an umbrella to use, and can you really have too many? Also, tickets to a movie or event, but just make sure it's not for a specific date. We never want to assume anything when it comes to the person that's throwing the party. So hopefully this was helpful. Again, you are going to see so many amazing host and hostess gifts on the blog. I highly encourage you go there. I highly encourage that you check out all of the Christmas gift guides so that you can find some gifts for your loved ones or maybe something for yourself. Stay tuned for the baby gift guide. If you're a grandparent or you know someone expecting, share these videos. Share these videos with your loved one. If you're stumped and you don't know what to get them, send off these videos and say, let me know if you see something, and always let them know the price range, because often people will resist sharing what they desire to get as a gift because they don't want to tell you something that's too expensive and insult you. Just come out and tell them, this is the price range, share with me what you would like, or give me an idea of a few things. Stay tuned because I will have another holiday outfit post coming up. Make sure you check out the video that I recently shared last week. Another one will be coming out later this week. You will get to see photos of what I'm wearing today in that video, but you can also see some here before I leave you. All right, thanks for joining me.
Jingle bells ringing in my snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light.